Good morning, this is Shelby Law with the Great Basin Smoke Dispersion Briefing for Wednesday, May 1st, 2019. The past 14 days have brought some precipitation mainly to the central and southern portions of the Great Basin, with some dryness across the west. We did see a quick-moving storm across the area over the last couple of days, however, bringing some mountain snow to Utah. And we continue to have pretty good snowpack amounts across the higher elevations of Idaho, Wyoming, and much of Utah. This morning's satellite imagery is showing that quick-moving little low pressure moving off to the east, leading to some drier conditions for the remainder of the week and into the weekend. Ventilation rates for this afternoon are going to be pretty good, especially over Idaho and Utah, as we're still seeing some effects of that exiting low pressure system. Gustier winds will be expected across central and eastern Utah this afternoon, with the strongest winds there in southeast Utah. And mixing heights are pretty good in Utah and Idaho. By Thursday, we'll see generally sunny skies across the area and pretty good ventilation rates for much of the area. We'll continue to see some gustier winds across southern portions of the Great Basin for tomorrow afternoon, as well as across central Idaho and western Wyoming, and the mixing heights remain pretty good tomorrow. Continued warming and clearing is expected on Friday under general high pressure conditions. The ventilation rates remain somewhat favorable. Lower transport winds are expected across the geographic area by Friday, with continued high mixing heights. Shown here is the forecast clearing index for the state of Utah for the next couple of days, with fair values today more favorable across southeast Utah, where those winds are a little bit higher, and we'll see those values increasing tomorrow and continuing to be somewhat elevated across the central portions of the state by Friday. The 3-day precipitation totals are shown here. Really, we're just looking for some lingering showers this morning across portions of central and eastern Utah and up into western Wyoming before clearing moves in for the weekend. On Saturday, continued high pressure will dominate the weather forecast, and we'll see temperatures getting pretty warm for this time of year, highs up into the 70s across the northern valleys. The ventilation rates continue to be favorable, however. On Sunday, more of the same is expected with sunny skies and warm temperatures under that southerly flow. We are beginning to see a little low pressure system moving into the California coast. This will keep airflow moving across the Great Basin and keep the ventilation rates pretty favorable on Sunday. And then on Monday, that low looks to move a little bit closer to the Great Basin. We may begin to see some showers moving into far western Nevada, but warm conditions continue over Utah on Monday. And then we'll see that low track across the Great Basin on Tuesday for an increased chance of showers on Tuesday and on Wednesday next week. The precipitation totals for days 4 and 5, including Sunday through Tuesday, are shown here, and we'll begin to see the first bit of that moisture coming into the western portion of the Great Basin beginning there on Monday. The extended forecast for May 8th through the 14th is shown here, with near normal temperatures expected, and continued above normal precipitation is going to be expected across much of the geographic area, particularly southern Utah and southern Nevada, heading into the middle of May. This concludes today's smoke dispersion briefing. Please check back on Friday for the latest updates.